Let me tell you what nobody in the shoe industry wants you to figure out. There is a very specific moment that happens to most women, somewhere around their late 30s or early 40s. You are standing in a dressing room or at a work event or at a wedding, heels that looked incredible in the store, and your feet are sending you signals that are impossible to ignore. And for the first time, you do the math. You paid $160 for these. You have been standing in them for 40 minutes, and you are already thinking about when you can take them off. That moment is not a sign that you have gotten old. That moment is a sign that you have gotten smart. Because here is what that $160 brand is not telling you. Comfort engineering in a heel is not expensive to produce. The brands charging you $200, $300, even $400 for a pump are charging you almost entirely for the logo, the influencer campaign, and the department store real estate. The actual shoe underneath all of that could have been built for a fraction of the price, and in several cases, it already was, by brands that most women stopped paying attention to years ago for reasons that have nothing to do with quality. Today, we are talking about 5 heel brands that the fashion industry has quietly written off as affordable, basic, or, and I hate this word, sensible. Brands your mother wore. Brands that get overlooked on the shelf because the packaging is not Instagram ready. Brands that are absolute gold mines hiding in plain sight. By the end of this, you will have 5 names that belong in your wardrobe permanently, and you will understand exactly why the market has been steering you away from them. Number 5, Sam Edelman. Sam Edelman spent 30 years in the footwear industry before launching his own brand in 2004. He had run Easy Spirit, he had worked with candies. By the time he started his own label, he had one specific goal: fashion-forward shoes at prices real women actually pay. The industry's response was polite and dismissive. Affordable is a euphemism the fashion world uses when it means not serious. That dismissal is costing women some of the best heel value in the American market right now. The Sam Edelman Hazel Pump, a clean, pointed-toe heel that photographs like a $200 shoe, retails between $60 and $80. Genuine man-made upper, cushioned insole, and a blocker stiletto option depending on what your day requires. The construction holds up to regular professional wear in a way that fast fashion heels at the same price structurally cannot. Because Sam Edelman is not cutting corners on the last, the internal form that determines whether a shoe holds its shape after 30 wearings or collapses into something unwearable. The Hazel has been in continuous production across multiple seasons. That is not an accident. A shoe stays in production when women keep buying it, and women keep buying it when it does what it says it will do. At under $80, it is the answer to every occasion that requires heels but does not require you to mortgage the grocery budget to show up looking put together. But here's what Sam Edelman does better than any other brand at this price point. It reads expensive. Put a Sam Edelman pump on a table next to a $180 Steve Madden. Ask someone who does not follow footwear which one costs more. You will be surprised how often they guess wrong. That gap between what the shoe looks like and what it costs is the entire goldmine. Number 4, Franco Sarto. Franco Sarto arrived in the United States from Italy in the 1980s with a very specific philosophy: Italian design principles, American production efficiency, prices that do not require a special occasion to justify. That philosophy has been quietly delivering on its promise for 4 decades, while louder brands with bigger marketing budgets absorbed all the attention around it. The Franco Sarto Bocca pump retails between $70 and $95. Genuine leather upper on most core styles, not faux leather, not bonded material, actual leather, with a footbed designed around a working woman's day, not a runway model's 30 minutes. Here's the part the brand does not promote enough, because Franco Sarto has never been particularly good at promoting itself. The heel-to-toe ratio on the Sarto construction is calibrated for walkability. That sounds technical. What it means in practice is that a 2.5-inch Franco Sarto heel walks like a shoe that is trying to be comfortable, not like a shoe that was designed to look good, standing still. At 40, your feet have changed. That is not a complaint, it is physiology. The arch has shifted slightly. The ball of the foot carries impact differently. A heel that does not account for that is a heel that is working against your body rather than with it. Franco Sarto accounts for it. At $85, with genuine leather and Italian design proportion, it accounts for it at a price that makes the $350 Stuart Weitzman pump genuinely difficult to justify for anyone whose primary concern is wearing the shoe rather than displaying it. Number 3, Clarks. The Clarks cushion. Plus technology was developed in the United Kingdom, and it fundamentally changed what a comfortable heel can feel like from the inside. This is not marketing language. Podiatrists recommend it. Women who have worn Clarks for 10 years describe it the same way every time. I forgot I was wearing heels. And yet Clark's carries a reputation problem in the American market that has nothing to do with the shoe and everything to do with association. Clark's is where your aunt shops. Clark's is the sensible option. Clark's is what you buy when you have given up on being stylish. That reputation is worth approximately nothing measured against what the shoe actually delivers. And it is costing women real money every time it steers them toward a higher-priced brand with worse engineering. The Clark's Linvale Jerrica pump retails between $70 and $110. The cushioned leather insole is built into the shoe, not inserted as an afterthought. The heel is stabilized in a way that distributes weight across the foot rather than concentrating it on the ball, which is the specific reason most women's feet hurt after 2 hours in a standard heel. Clark solved that problem structurally in the shoe design rather than asking you to solve it with gel inserts purchased separately. The Linvale Jerrica comes in a 2-inch heel that reads professional and current in any corporate or event setting. It is available in wide widths, it is available in multiple colorways, and it costs under $100 for a shoe with British engineering that competes directly with the comfort features of heels retailing at 3 times the price. The women who find Clark's heels usually find them by accident because a friend mentioned them, or because they were desperate at an airport shop, and then they buy 3 more pairs when they get home. That loyalty pattern is the most honest review a shoe can get. If this is reshaping how you think about your shoe budget, subscribe. We break down fashion and beauty the way they actually work, not the way brands want you to believe they work. No sponsorships, no gifted products pushing the recommendation, just honest analysis of what is actually worth your money and your feet. Now, the top 2. And these are where the goldmine argument goes from impressive to completely unreasonable. Number 2, Naturalizer. I need you to set aside whatever association you have with this name for the next 2 minutes. Because if you walked away from Naturalizer sometime in your 20s because it felt like something your mother bought, I need you to understand what you have been missing. Naturalizer was founded in 1927 with a single design principle, a shoe built around the shape of a woman's foot rather than a shoe that requires a woman's foot to adapt to the shape of the shoe. For most of the 20th century, that was a radical idea. The fashion industry built heels for aesthetics. Naturalizer built them for the human being wearing them. Then in the 1990s and early 2000s, the brand leaned too far into the comfort-first positioning, the styles softened, and the women who cared about looking current moved on. That chapter is over. The Naturalizer of the last decade is a completely different aesthetic proposition built on the same engineering foundation. The Michelle Pump, a clean, classic pointed toe with a 2.5-inch heel, retails between $60 and $90. Genuine leather option available. The N5 Contour Plus technology inside it includes 5 comfort features built into the construction: a contoured footbed, flexible sole, cushioned insole, moisture, wicking lining, and a wider toe box that does not advertise itself as a wide toe box because it is simply built the way a toe box should be built. At $80, the Naturalizer Michelle competes aesthetically with pumps from Nine West and Vince Camuto at $100 to $140. The difference is what happens at the end of the day. The Nine West pump looks the same. The Naturalizer is the one you are still wearing when you decide you do not need to take it off yet. Here is the honest assessment. The women who feel the most betrayed by the heel market, the ones who spent years buying expensive shoes that looked beautiful and felt punishing, consistently describe finding Naturalizer heels as a turning point. Not a compromise, a discovery. At 40, you deserve shoes that are on your side. Naturalizer is structurally, literally by design on your side. At under $90, there is no rational argument for the alternative. Number 1, Vionic. Vionic started as an orthotic company. That sentence is going to make some of you click away, and if you stay, you will understand by the end of this why that instinct has been costing you. The Vionic technology was developed by a podiatrist, Dr. Philip Vasily, who had spent decades watching women come into his practice with preventable foot pain caused by heels with zero structural support. The fashion industry's response to foot pain has historically been, wear the heel less. Dr. Vasily's response was, build the support into the heel. The result is a shoe that looks like a heel, sells like a heel, photographs like a heel, and functions like a shoe that is actively working to protect your foot while you wear it. The Vionic Carmel pump retails between $90 and $130. It has a 2-inch heel, a clean pointed toe, and a built-in orthotic footbed with deep heel cupping and arch support that most women do not encounter outside of custom orthotics that cost $300 to $500 to have made. The outsole is flexible in a way that accommodates natural foot movement. The upper comes in genuine leather and suede options. Plantar fasciitis affects 1 in 10 women. Heel pain from improper arch support becomes dramatically more common after 40 as the fat pad on the bottom of the foot thins naturally with age. These are not vanity complaints. They are physiological realities that the fashion heel market has ignored completely in favor of selling you a silhouette. Vionic does not ignore them. And critically, because this is the point where the gold mine argument becomes impossible to dispute, Vionic does not ask you to sacrifice the silhouette to address them. The Carmel pump in black suede will sit on your desk, or walk into a boardroom, or stand at a 3-hour event and look like a $200 shoe that you pulled together effortlessly. It will feel, at the end of that event, like you made a decision you are still happy with. At $110, it is the most structurally intelligent heel investment in this entire list. Not the most affordable, the most intelligent. And at $40, those two things are not the same conversation anymore, which is exactly the shift in thinking that separates the women building a wardrobe from the women still funding the fashion industry's marketing budget. 5 brands. Sam Edelman at under $80 for fashion that reads expensive. Franco Sardo at under $95 for genuine leather in Italian proportion. Clark's at under $110 for engineering that makes you forget you are wearing a heel. Naturalizer at under $90 for a shoe that was designed around your foot before that was fashionable. Vionic at under $130 for orthotic grade support inside a heel that has nothing to apologize for aesthetically. None of these brands are running campaigns with celebrities. None of them are on the front table at Nordstrom. None of them are going to get 1,000 likes on someone's Instagram haul video. They are all, however, going to be on your feet at 9 p.m. when the expensive shoes from the brand with the big campaign are in your bag. At 40, you have earned the right to stop paying for someone else's marketing budget. These 5 brands exist to remind you what your money actually looks like when it goes into the shoe. Drop your go-to affordable heel in the comments, the one you keep buying that nobody else seems to know about. Help the next woman find what she has been walking past every time she reaches for the famous name on the shelf.